All right, everybody. Hey, real quick, Devin and I wanted to do just a little condensed, shorter version. We just had an amazing call with all of you. There was a ton of people on the call, so we're super excited that everybody took the time to join us. I think what we went over was pretty powerful. At least that's our hope. So we're going to just sum this up a little quicker. That way you guys, if you want just a better tutorial on how to do this, you can just click on this link that we're going to send. Obviously, you already did that. But we're going to show you kind of in a condensed 5 to 10 minute version versus the 30-minute call. So real quick, just to recap, all right. Right now, when you use, we're talking about Apple Business Connect. So the reason why I'm doing a quick little rundown of this again, because this is going to go out to everybody at Cutler. So if you didn't get a chance to join the call, I'm going to give you a quick 1 or 2 minute recap. If you were on the call, you can probably fast forward about 1 minute. But anyhow, right now, if you have an Apple device and you search for anything on Google, well, not on Google, but if you search for anything on your browser, whether it's a plumber or a bakery or a real estate agent or a title company, currently the results that are shown to you are coming from Google. Okay, so right now, Google, I'm not sure if you know this, but Google pays Apple $18 billion every single year for the luxury of showing the Google results when you use an Apple device, which is really, really cool. But I think Apple wants a piece of that 18 billion bucks. They want to create their own search engine, which is potentially coming in the next 6 months. There's rumors of that. And so Apple Business Connect right now, that is why this is going to be so important that you take this step now. There is, I think, 1.4 billion people that own an iPhone in the world. All right, so that's a big statistic. So we want to show you how to make sure that when someone is searching for a real estate agent on their Apple device, they're going to find your business. So that seems pretty important, right? So we're going to teach you that here right now. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to add your business to Apple Business Connect. That's going to be the first half of my little tutorial. The second half is going to be Devin showing you what you need to do once you have your business set up. So the cool thing about this is I'm going to show you the part that you only have to do one time. All right, so you'll never have to do this again. But I'm going to show you this real quick by sharing my screen. But basically, if you have an Apple device, well, even if you don't have an Apple device, the first step is going to actually go to businessconnect.apple.com. So if you're at your computer right now, go there, all right, businessconnect.apple.com. It's going to ask you to do one of two things: either sign in to your current Apple account if you're an Apple user, or if you're not an Apple user, you can create an Apple ID. You do not have to own an iPhone or an iPad or an iMac to create an Apple ID. If you're an Android user, you can do that. But again, either log into your Apple account or create an Apple account. Once you do that, you're going to be basically kind of here. It's going to show you, this screen here is going to kind of teach you what you need to do next. So you're going to start to search for your location. So we're obviously a title company, but you're going to probably put your name in there as a real estate agent. Start typing in Title I agency. You're going to notice that several locations pop up. But we've actually already added these 3 locations to our account. So, if you'll notice, I click on it, it says I already manage this business. So I'm going to go back. But you can type in your location, Title I agency. And I'm actually going to just call it Title I agency. Or I might put, if you're a real estate agent, you might want to put, Realtor, Cutler Real Estate after your name. But for obviously our sake, I'm not a realtor. We're a title company. So I'm going to put real estate closing company. All right. So that way people know if they're searching for a title company, that just kind of reiterates what we do. So I'm going to go ahead and add that new location here. It's going to ask me some basic information. Like, is that the name that you want? You're going to put in your location of your business. So I'm going to go ahead and add a location of 203 Apple Grove Street Northwest. We're going to go ahead and basically, is this the main entrance? You can kind of drag the screen around if you'll notice. especially if you're on a corner and your front door is here versus here, you can kind of show people that. But I'm going to go ahead and put the main entrance right here, which is where the main entrance is at Apple Grove. Go ahead and hit next. And I know what people are thinking. The Apple Grove office won't be around, forever. So we can remove this listing here shortly. But then you're going to add some details about your business. So you're going to get to step number 3, where it's going to basically say, hey, what category are you? What kind of business are you? Are you a bakery? Are you a plumber? Are you a real estate service? Are you an agency? So you're going to start to type in here. You can add 2 different categories. I would recommend putting 2 so that you show up double the amount of times. So real estate agency, that's actually not what we are. I'm going to put real estate services. That is what we do. And I might, I might also put, since we're a title company, I might put real estate law. But you're going to probably use as a real estate agent, real estate services and real estate agency. Okay, so those are the 2 that you're going to want to use. You're going to put in your phone number here. I'm just going to put my cell phone for now. Then I'm going to put my website, title1ohio.com. Hit next. So now we're on step 4. We're going to add our hours. We all know that real estate agents don't work Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. So you're going to have to tweak this a little bit. All right. So go ahead and tweak your hours. You might put, all 7 days, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. I don't know what hours you work, but you can add your hours here by doing this, clicking this button here. So once you get through step 4, you probably actually won't have this step. Since we already have our business registered, it's going to ask me if I want to kind of like merge that location as the overall business, which I do want to do that. But again, you won't see this step. Then the last thing you're going to want to do is actually upload basically a verification. The nice thing is for a real estate agent, all you're going to have to do is probably upload your license. So your real estate license. Okay. So Apple just wants to make sure that you're not trying to sabotage some other real estate agent, by creating a business and doing something kind of wonky. So, just get a copy of your real estate license, upload it here. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and skip that part. But that is basically it. All right. So that is the first thing that you are going to do. You only have to do that one time. But that is how you get your business on Apple. You will never have to do that again. And it's definitely something you want to do right away. So now we're going to turn it over to Devin. He's going to talk a little bit about what you do once you set up your business. So take it away, Dev.
Thank you. So it's great because we went over the first part, which is basically creating your Apple Business Connect business page. But once you've created that, it's great to have a page and you can tell people you have a page, but if you never do anything with the page, it's not really going to do anything for you. So you've done the hardest step. You've created the page. Now at this point, now is where the fun begins because you get to actually participate and engage on the page so that you are able to get people to be aware of who you are and who your business is. And you get people to see the brand that you're trying to build. So it's great because as you see, this is what it's going to look like as you look at this iPhone picture on the top right of the screen. You're going to see what our business page currently looks like. So yours is going to look very similar. It's going to have your name listed next to Realtor, next to the name of the company that you're in. And it's great because at this point, you can actually add some pictures to your profile so people can actually see what you look like. I highly recommend at the end of some of your future signings, you take some pictures with your clients. You probably have some pictures with your clients from previous signings and you upload those on here. I highly recommend if you can upload a couple photos every week, what's going to happen is Apple is going to see that you are very active on your page. And when people go to search real estate agents near me or realtors near me, Apple is going to recommend your page because they're going to see that you are active on your page. So that's what you're looking to do. Something else that's super cool is you can have your clients, your past clients, your current clients, future clients give you ratings. So right there, Mike is currently scrolling the mouse around our current ratings. Currently, our business has 9 ratings. But what you can do is you can send a link out to your clients. If you don't know how to do that, you can reach out to me. My phone number is 330-491-4929, or you can email me at dclark@title1ohio.com. But you can actually send out this link. So you can send out the link that you're seeing right here on this iPhone screen to past clients, to family members, to people that know you and know your business, to fellow colleagues, and they can actually review your business. And what's going to happen is your ratings are going to grow. So again, Apple is going to recommend your business the more and more activity is on your Apple Business Connect page. So the more you're uploading photos, the more reviews you're getting, the more people are giving your business ratings and searching your name, your business is going to be recommended and you're going to be known as that top realtor in your area, which is so important because we live in a search world, right? So when people look you up, you want people to see that you are actively out here doing business and you're actively getting great reviews and you're taking pictures and people can see that you're personable and you're really just exposing your brand. And you want people to see that you are a person that they would want to work with. So this is so cool because we're catching this at the very beginning. We're catching this at the beginning of this cycle. So it just came out in January, as Micah already mentioned. We're now in February 2023. So we are at the very beginning of this platform getting released. It's just going to get bigger and bigger. So why not jump in on the ground floor and ride that elevator to the top?
Amen. Thanks, Devin. Yeah, like Devin said, definitely a review-driven world. I know Devin was talking about like going to a restaurant tomorrow. He's obviously going to check the reviews to make sure it's a good restaurant before he sets that reservation up. So we're going to talk about that. So if you guys have any questions on how to do this, we're happy to walk you through it one-on-one. It's super simple. But the next call that we do is going to be super fun. For those of you who don't know, Devin Clark is a little bit of a YouTube celebrity. He has millions of views on his YouTube channel. That's not an exaggeration. That's actually a real statistic. So we're going to talk the next video that we send out. We're going to talk about video, why it's super important for a real estate agent, to actually use video in your business. We're going to talk about some really, really cool, easy content to put out there. So if you have, if you're not sure what content to create, like, hey, what should I do a video about? We're going to give you some really cool ideas for that. We're going to talk about how inexpensive it is to do video. You don't need like a crazy expensive camera, right? Devin's showing you the expensive camera that he uses on YouTube to create his YouTube content. We're going to talk about where to post your content, and we're going to give you some really practical ways on how to be comfortable on the screen. Because right now, look at Devin. He's ready to take a nap. He's so comfortable. So he's gonna show you how to be comfortable on the screen. And we all know how uncomfortable it can be if you're not used to doing video. So we're going to talk about that next time. But thank you guys so much for coming today. Like I said, we were super excited about the turnout today. It was just a lot of fun to see everybody. So we're going to shoot this out to you, and we'll see you next time around.